All right. What's good, you guys, man? This your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. All right, bro, man, we got Katt Williams reacting to the feds finding a secret room in Diddy's Miami house. Now, the thing about that, man, is a lot of things is coming out, but this is the first time I heard about Diddy having a secret room, man. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. He's Diddy. But at the same token, I do not watch these videos before I find these allegations. So we're going to see. Exactly. Did they really find a room in Diddy's Miami house, bro? Spicy.
Damn, Daddy, I didn't know you had.
Hold on, wait a minute, bro. The internet don't got no chill, bro. I swear.
Damn, Daddy, I
No
didn't know you
chill.
It's funny now, but we all know there's at least a pinch of truth in even memes, especially when said meme is backed by the experiences of several celebrities.
Because there's a handful of us that get to look behind the curtain. You know, there's a curtain, there's another room, and there's a curtain, and in that room is some shit. You're like, God damn, I didn't know y'all back here.
Gets a tad bit more sinister when you find out Kevin's claims only scratch the surface of how bad the things in these secret rooms are.
He get they this they this videotape it. Then when he in the meeting, they track, they play the video of him getting by like 3 niggas.
The they he was talking about seems to have been Diddy, and that's according to one of the mogul's old bodyguards.
Katt Williams say, you just got to say no to Diddy. And it's a lot of people that couldn't say no. And they probably on tape.
Speaking of Katt, there's a lot more from where that came.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you, all lies will be exposed.
Diddy's situation might be a broken record at this point because the record producer seems to have moved from hot water to a frying pan, and with the revelations that just got out about his home raid, he's in the fire itself now. We're in days that no one ever thought we would get to because, let's face it, this man is one of the most powerful people in the entertainment space. But it seems 2024 is really the year for the deviants to get exposed, as Katt Williams said. From the looks of things, it seems Diddy might be used as the example of what is to come for other big names of questionable character. He's been in trouble several times over the years, but the stakes are now a little different. Leaving aside the fact that everything that's now happening to Diddy was predicted by people like Katt Williams, who seems to have insider information on everyone, the rapper also hasn't been as careful as he used to be back in the day. How else are we supposed to explain the feds closing in on him now, even with everything that's come out over the years? Considering searching someone's house for crime-related reasons, even more so when they're a big-time celebrity, is almost impossible without damning evidence, Diddy is probably taking his last breaths as a free man. Now, according to the results of the raids on his home, it seems authorities have discovered certain things, like, say, a secret room for depravities. Again, this is one of the many things allegedly tied to Diddy that a lot of people may not be surprised about. The hip-hop world, in particular, is no stranger to the tales of Diddy's parties and how there are always special rooms for things that shouldn't be spoken of. Some of the people with these tales ran for their lives, while others indulged. But besides those who willingly walked into Diddy's parties to participate in the alleged freak-off said to be the order of the day, other people were forced in against their will. This might have been the story with Cassie, and as you may know, almost countless others who have accused the mogul of heinous crimes. However, here the authorities are, just randomly finding strange trashed rooms in this man's house. Does this mean they finally proved these rumors about him to be true? I'll tell you this. If the stories about Diddy and his room were truly just rumors, do you think a judge would have granted them the go-ahead to raid his home? Seems unlikely.
No.
What happens is these guys open up a Pandora's box. They look for weird, exotic things, and somehow, in some way, it turns them on.
Think about it right now. You probably can't name one person who's more controversial than Diddy in not just the music world alone, but the entertainment industry as a whole. And do you know what they say about smoke? Where it is, there's probably fire. Looks like the fire Diddy has been making over the years is now coming right back to hunt him in the form of federal agents. In case you may not be aware, rapper Sean Diddy Combs is currently in a bad situation, to put it lightly. Per the reports, homes belonging to Combs in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by officials from U.S. Homeland Security on Monday, 25 March. The rapper and music mogul, who is credited with helping launch the careers of artists including Biggie Smalls, Mary J. Blige, and Usher, has faced a string of varying accusations in the past 6 months, including SA. The news is now saying the raids are in connection with a federal ST investigation.
Search warrants being conducted there could indicate arrests being conducted. We just don't know at this hour specifically what that law enforcement action is.
NBC News cited an unnamed source as saying that 3 women and a man have been interviewed by federal officials in Manhattan, and 3 other interviews are scheduled concerning allegations of STSA and the solicitation and distribution of illegal narcotics and firearms. So far, reports say, it remains unconfirmed whether Combs himself is the focus of the investigation, but an update on the case has painted a better picture of that.
Wow. Wow.
The
bro.
Army of Federal Law Enforcement officers did a number on Diddy's LA home, and the video shows clearly the mansion was turned upside down. TMZ has obtained footage of the aftermath of Monday's raid on Diddy's Holmby Hills. Drawers were ripped open, belongings scattered about, documents strewn about, and safes broken into. Agents had a field day with Diddy's electronic equipment. You could even see pieces of computer and other equipment in pieces on the floor. It's clear the agent zeroed in on hard drives, which were seized during the raid. See, reports say that Diddy might have been keeping materials for blackmail against several people at his home, hence the thrashing of those rooms. While you may think this is far-fetched for the authorities,
See, that's the thing. That's what they wanted right there. Them hard drives, bro. Because Diddy's the smaller fish, bro. Diddy is the smaller fish. And ain't no telling who he got recordings of. From political to local to celebrities to actors to actresses. Oh man, it ain't no telling what Diddy got. Cause evidence, man. That's how you gonna keep the people quiet. I'm thinking that's why he flew his jet out to Antigua. Because for the simple fact, he possessed all that footage of them freak off, them parties behind the scenes. You know the man got money, big house. He got cameras all over the house. So when he had them parties, the rooms that the people was partying in, they may not even know they was being recorded. They may not even know they was being recorded. He probably had a sign-in list to them parties with the small print as a disclaimer. If you come to the party, you agree not to. So I'm pretty sure he probably got some of his little ducks in a row. Pretty sure.
word on the street is that the information about his secrets might have been spilled by some of the women who recently accused him, but it seems it's not just women he was blackmailing. If there's anyone that knows about this, it's Katt Williams. The reason Williams is such a big part of this story is that, for starters, the comic predicted all of these things coming to pass.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you, all lies will be exposed.
Back in January, Williams sat down for a tell-all interview with Shannon Sharpe on the Club Shay Shay podcast. Throughout the interview, the 52-year-old comedian dropped major bombshells about fellow rappers and other famous figures in the music industry. As Diddy is facing multiple allegations, Williams' remarks on the coming home rapper have gone viral on social media. In a video shared on X, formerly Twitter, Williams seemingly exposed Diddy in a cryptic statement. "I gotta protect my integrity in that virgin hole I was telling you about because P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no," he said, adding, "You gotta tell him no. I did. I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you."
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
Fans might think the man was adding his comedic flair to the interview when he said that, but that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, you could even say he might have downplayed it a little, as Diddy has been caught in that same position with other celebrities. The rapper has a history of hosting some of the wildest parties, and he stays looking for victims. Like Williams, rapper Fabulous could have also been one of those victims. Although Fabulous has attended several events in his day, it appears that he feels that some of those parties did not live up to the expectations that were set for them.
So Fab, how was your birthday, man? And what was your wish for this year?
Now, if you observe, Fabulous is surrounded by an obvious cloud among the crowd. He seems to be carrying an invisible burden, which makes us sympathetic to his attitude. He is quietly enjoying a piece of cake while projecting an air of seclusion. Moreover, he appears reluctant to meet the eyes of others around him, as if he is really uneasy. But Diddy kept questioning him.
My birthday was cool. Yeah.
To which Fab responded,
Like a good vibe more than like wanting for anything, or like, you know what I mean? So I got a cool vibe. I spent some of the time with my kids.
But the thing with Diddy's parties is that they're never really as they seem. According to someone who seems to have insider information about what goes on at these parties, these events seem to be less partying and more of collecting blackmail material. In that light, rapper Smart Guy recently got on a podcast to talk about how upcoming rappers get drugged at events, then get inappropriately handled, the party people tape it, and then use it to blackmail them.
He get they this they this videotape it. Then when he in the meeting, they track, they play the video of him getting by like 3 niggas.
It seems this might have been what
dirty.
Diddy has been doing
That's
for years
crazy.
to remain untouchable in the industry. What's more is that these things are reported to happen in special rooms at these parties, a story that's been told by almost every major celebrity in the industry.
They need to get you high. They need to get you, very, they need to be able to massage you a little bit. They need to get that footage on you. They need to get the pictures. They need to get that video.
Coincidence? Yeah, I think not. This whole story becomes something slightly different when you realize Diddy isn't the first high-profile person to be caught up in a situation like this. 18th century U.S. President Thomas Jefferson reportedly had a secret room where he kept women as slaves below his home. Depraved as it may be, who's to say this might not also be the case with Diddy? It becomes much easier to believe when you take into account that close to a dozen people have accused Diddy of different forms of assault over the last 6 months alone. Speaking of his assault cases, as I mentioned before, it seems some of his accusers might have played a role in his home raid. If you paid attention to the suits brought up against him, many of them were from way back. It seems the reason it took them that long to speak out, besides his intimidating position in society, is the fact that he had blackmail material, maybe in the form of a non-consensual tape. Well, it seems the authorities are about to find out. Even fans know it. One person wrote, "The year of truth has come for Diddy. The installed are getting exposed. That's it. Goodbye."
So, man, Diddy is doomed. And I'm going to keep saying it. Now, I do not wish bad on no person, bro. No human being, no person. I do not wish bad on them. But I do believe in it. If you make that bed hard, you have to lay in it. And Diddy been making that bed hard, but making it up good, making it up well for so long. Now the feds is all over the same bed that he made up, throwing the covers all up everywhere, looking up under the mattresses, looking up on the floors, and so on and so forth. It's hard drive that's containing all these secrets, man. I'm telling you guys, it's all on a computer. It's all on a hard drive. I think that's why he flew his plane out, to keep them hard drives safe and sound until, or the footage, or whatever material he have, until he has to go to court one day. When that time comes, he do have to go to court. They know Diddy got that footage. doctors, lawyers, man, some of everybody, they all know each other, man. The judicial system and these rappers with this money now, it's all a big money thing. But you're not gonna win with them, Diddy. You a pawn to them, Diddy. You the fall guy. But that hardcore evidence is what's gonna keep you safe. So you better guard it with your life, my boy. Guard it with your life.